Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lisa and this is Our Life on a Dime. And today I have a video for you on the ugly truth about reselling. So stay tuned. Alrighty friends, so here we are. We are into the new year 2026 and my goal is to get rid of my death pile. It has taken over my home. I currently have a spare bedroom that is completely full from floor to ceiling on shelves of all of my inventory that still needs to be listed. And I have an 8-foot trailer filled with clothing and different inventory that I have that needs to be listed. So I am pulling out some of the stuff that I have not seen in probably a couple of years, and I'm forcing myself to work through my death pile. So that is the ugly truth about being a reseller. You end up with a lot. I ended up, hubby and I bought a couple of storage units, and one of the storage units I bought was a reseller's storage unit with thousands and thousands of dollars worth of Macy's and Nordstrom liquidated clothing. And it was one of the best purchases I ever made. I think we paid at auction maybe 300 and change for the entire storage unit, and it was just filled with inventory of I guess liquidated Macy's and Nordstrom's clothing. They still had the tags on them, and I have put that aside probably 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, to do hard goods. And now I've decided to, I told you guys I'm revamping my business, my reselling business. Well, I've decided that I'm going back to clothing because of the economy and because of the way the world is right now and things like that. People do not want to pay full price for clothing. They would rather go online and get the exact same item, slightly pre-loved or brand new, and pay half the price. So that's where my goal is for 2026 is clothing. I'm getting back into clothing and I'm actually excited about it. I stopped doing clothing about 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, just because of it being so tedious and having to do all the measurements and all of that stuff. But I am actually excited to get back at it. I have a ton. Let me show you what I have here, guys. Here's my clothing rack. I pulled it out last night. Hubby put it together for me so I could start hanging up the clothing, because I pulled out a couple of bags of my Macy's Nordstrom's clothing and I'm going to hang them, but because they've been packed away, now they're wrinkled, so I have to steam them. So I'm going to put them up on the clothing rack and steam them. But let me just show you guys. Those are books. That's what I was listing. I've been just kind of going through bins and bins and bins of books that I bought at the Goodwill outlet, and I have decided I'm no longer going to be doing books. The only books I'm going to pick up are for my blind date with a book. So I have probably done about 20, 30 listings of books this week. So I just want to get these out of here. I'm hurrying up and just pretty much giving them away, if you would, if that's even possible, because shipping is more than the cost of the books. So I'm trying to lot them together, like this one here. I'm trying to do like Florida related books, and I'm going to put those in a lot. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link down below of my Poshmark closet. That's where the majority of my listings are going to go. And then when I have time, I'm cross-posting them to eBay and Mercari. But for the most part, everything's going on Poshmark for right now. And here we go, guys. Look at this. This is what you call the ugly truth about reselling, because I have so much. This is all clothing here. Let's see. A lot of it is, well, not all of it. Maybe I'll do a video just on some of the clothing that I have. But like, here's a perfect example. Like Jones of New York. And then it just has like their markdown tags on them or whatever. But I have probably 1,000 pieces easy on the liquidated clothing that I bought. And I'm going to be going through that today and hanging those up and putting them up on the clothing rack. I still have all of these handbags that I need to do. I have all of this jewelry and brooches and pins. So I have so much that I need to go through, guys. It's almost overwhelming, but my goal is it's easy when you can throw all of this stuff up on a shelf and forget about it, and that's what I've been doing. I've been just putting this stuff up and away and forgetting about it, and I just need to start pulling it all out and getting it listed, because like I said, 2026, I'm totally revamping my reselling to just do clothing, and I'm super excited about that. I got two IKEA bags full right here. And the shoes, I've been working on the shoes for probably about a week or two now. I only have one big laundry basket left. Handbags, I've been working on those. That's all I have left on the handbags. Jewelry is a work in progress because there's so much of it. I'm trying to separate like buttons and pins and brooches and earrings and all of that stuff. So it's been a thing. It's been a whole, sorry guys, my camera cut off, but let me see what I can. Some of this stuff is from the storage unit, and some of it is, like I said, from the liquidation lot that I did. And, you know, they all have their little tags on here from Macy's. I guess they were either pennied out or whatever. And a lot of it is like plus sizes, which is good because, you know, when you're a reseller, that seems to go the best, sell the best. Here's a 3X. It was originally $64.50, 60% off at Macy's to $25.80. Let's see what else I have over here. Jones in New York. I do have good brands in here, but most of it is like, right now is, you know, Jones of New York, and what are these? You know, brand new with the tags. Those are cute. And these were originally $79.50, and they were pennied out and sold at liquidation. And like I said, that reseller lot that we bought that storage unit for, was one of the best purchases I ever bought. That's why if you're a reseller, I would say, because Goodwill is getting super expensive, that it only makes sense to go there on 50% off day anymore, because their prices have just become so so crazy high that you really have to look at bulk buying, whether it be purchasing winning a storage unit, or buying. I'm looking into ThreadUp right now. I had purchased a couple of years ago the DIY jeans boxes. It's a mystery box, and you get, I don't know, like 15 pairs of pants maybe in there, some jackets, like a jean jacket or whatever. It's all jeans. I'm hoping to get one of those, and then, not that I need it, but I just, it's the whole thrill of the shopping, right? Rag and Bone. Looks like a pair of workout pants. But yeah, so That's where I've been. This is where my focus has been since the new year, just getting my inventory organized. Look at this, guys. $69.50. It was clearanced out at $9. Pair of bar 3 white dress pants. This I think I got at Goodwill. LuLaRoe 2X. Yeah, see, I got this one at Goodwill back in 2021, guys. This is how long I have so much inventory. 2021. Good Lord. So it's time. It's time to finally go through all of this, steam it, well, you know, do what I need to do to get it up and ready for sale. What is this? I think this is a dress. Sugar Lips. I don't know if that's a good brand. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. The tag was taken off, but this was sold at Dillard's. Tried to put aside as many pair of pants as I could because now we're like in the winter. I have a lot of summer clothes. That was another thing. I tried to separate a lot of the summer clothes out and just try and pull out like winter clothes. So much here, guys. Look at these. These are like crushed velvet pants. I don't know if these have a tag. I didn't think I saw a tag on these. A price tag. Sorry, I just got a text. I don't know anything about this brand name. Do you guys know anything about this brand name? A very nice pair of red crushed velvet pants. Pair of Levi's. Alright, my husband's texting me, so let me wrap this up. I just wanted to show you guys the amount of piles and piles and piles of stuff that I have to work through. But I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to do it. Is this one of Michael Kors? But yeah, so that's my goal, is to just get my other hard goods, like the jewelry, the well, I'm probably still going to do handbags if that's a really good one. But I want to get away from shoes unless they're sneakers. I only want to do like next to new. They have to be really good looking shoes because I'm tired of cleaning shoes. Shoes and boots, but they have to be like in excellent condition. Handbags, the same thing. I don't want to do any more handbags. What'd I do? This is some of the stuff that I listed yesterday. You know, like I have a Betsy Johnson, Victoria's Secret tote bag. And like, not all of them are great brands, but this is all from the Goodwill, so a lot of, you know, you're kind of limited on the kind of inventory you can get from the Goodwill. This is a Dooney and Burke handbag, but this is more of a, it needs restoration bad. It's, you know, an older, the vintage ones. But, so I have that, all this stuff up listed. I got a crossbody bag with a braided handle. So, alright guys, I'm kind of discombobulated here because I feel like I'm buried alive in all this inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work and try and get some of this stuff up for, you know, up for sale. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out my Poshmark closet. And also, if you're interested in, like, my channel is mostly saving money, you know, learning about side hustles. ways for you to make extra money for your family, then would you please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified the next time I put up a video. And thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, stay blessed.